Hi guys, so today is my last video of 2024 and this video was supposed to be a get ready with me. As you guys can see, my whole face is done already. Woo! Life always throws you curveballs. My son woke up sick and unfortunately it was somebody else's doing because they did not alert us that someone else that was coming over literally was sick. So unfortunately my son woke up sick this morning. His stomach's off, he has a fever, so I'm trying to nurse him back. So I knew that I'm going to be interrupted a million times and I'm trying really fast to film this because I know this is my last video of the year and I really wanted to sit down. This is my only opportunity to do it before I catch whatever he has, I'm sure. So I'm trying to get this done so then to prep you guys for 2025. So if you're interested to hear what I'm thinking of doing for 2025, goals, panning goals, all that stuff, stay tuned. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna try to make this as entertaining as possible since I'm not doing my face and I have to distract you one way or another. All right, so let's start off with the big elephant in the room, you guys. 2025 is my 10th year anniversary of project panning, and I've decided not to project pan at all. Hear me out. Hear me out. Before you panic, before you hit the unsubscribe button, I'm doing a little bit of an experiment. So like I said, 2025 is exactly 10 years since I started project panning on my channel. I looked on my videos and 2015 was the year that I posted my very first project pan challenge. And it was, the community had already started, but before that it was a tag like I mentioned before. So I already had a little bit of a taste. I just didn't know how to work it until I found the community of project panning. So I started project panning in 2015. I was full blown into it. So I've been doing this now going on 10 years next year. So I have been feeling a little bit burnt out. I feel like I'm neglecting a lot of my makeup. I feel like I am rushing through my makeup routine. I'm noticing a lot of things that I want to change and maybe adjust as the future goes. So this is what I'm planning on doing for 2025, you guys. So there's a few things. I'm calling it my project pan experiment year. So what does that mean? I am going to not officially do any project pans on my channel. I'm not bringing back anything, you guys. I'm taking a full-on break from project panning because I really do feel burnt out from almost anything and everything. I feel like a lot of my makeup has gotten neglected. I feel like I just am constantly piling on the makeup to at least get use out of my stuff. And I need to change that mindset. I need to change the way that I do my makeup. It's just, I'm getting older and you can see it a lot more and it's just not fun. It's just not, it hasn't been fun for me in the last 8 months or so and I've been feeling it. I kind of spoke to my members on here about it. And as I spoke to them and got feedback on certain things, I realized I need a break. I genuinely need a break. In 2024, I chose to cut down on quite a bit of project pans. I was down to like 3 or 4, if that, from like 6 to 7. And I knew from there it was only going to get less and less. And I thought about bringing back like 2 next year, but I just need to do it. I need to do it. I know I'm going to break some hearts. And I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to unsubscribe. And it is what it is. I've noticed that my channel isn't growing. I need to do something to change it. So I decided to do an experiment year to see how I do without project panning. So I've written down questions. I've written down things like I thought about this thoroughly, you guys. I've been thinking about this since October of this year. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I've had a good 3 months to really think about what it is that I want to do. So here are my thoughts on what I'm going to do next year. Me not project panning, I'm going to ask myself questions throughout the year and I will do updates if you guys want me to see how I'm doing. I started out my channel by reviewing makeup and I changed that because I was bringing in way too much. And I wanted to control that. I got into project panning to control it. And now, like I told you guys, we evolve and here I am evolving again once more. I don't feel like I need to project pan as much. I don't feel like I need to do so many projects. I don't want to. I'm so burnt out. I don't want to have to keep up with the maintenance that it involves because it's a lot of work. And not that I don't want to do the work, it's just, it's not fun for me anymore. It's becoming a chore. It's becoming because you guys like it, I'm going to do it. I want to do things that you like and I like as well. And project panning isn't there for me anymore. So here are the questions I'm going to ask myself with this experiment that I'm doing for 2025. Question number 1 is, can I control my spending? Now that I've stopped reviewing as much, I only review things here and there, what I get in PR, the few things that I purchased. You guys saw how much I bought last year. And I want to see if that dwindles or does it go up. Is project panning really something that I need to continue to do for my spending purposes, or is it just something that I just did and I've now been able to control my spending without having to do project pan? Now that I'm fully aware how much things last, how long things are to take to use up, to hit pan on, I've done it all. I think I project panned everything in a category that is a full face of makeup. So I'm have a pretty good grasp of how long things last and how long things take to use up. So that's my first question. Question number 2, can I still use up makeup? This is one of my things. Like, I use up quite a bit of empties throughout the year, but how will this change now that I'm not project panning anymore? Now that I'm not concentrating on certain things as much? I think, knowing my own habits, certain things I will use up naturally because I'm so used to just having one of those things to use up. Some products on my face that I use over and over and over, I don't tend to shift them around often or switch them out. So I can see certain things still being gradually used, but will other things also be used as quickly as I've been doing with project panning? So that's one thing I really want to do. Will I stick to the same products? Will I stick to the same makeup products? This goes in hand. What do I see myself really sticking with? An example is an eye primer. I feel like I'll be fine with the eye primer, using it over and over, but will I be the same way with a blush? Or will I be the same way with a mascara? That kind of stuff. Like, I want to see what I naturally do without having it to be in a project pan. This is why I'm calling it an experiment. I want to see what I've learned from 10 years of project panning, and I want to use it naturally and not being forced to be used certain things. Other question that I have for myself is, can I still hit pan on makeup? Is this something that I can do? Is this something that was only done because that was my goal? That was my objective. That was my end result for you guys. The suspense, can Alex hit pan on that face palette? Like, is this something that I can still do on my own, or is this something that was only geared and maneuvered with project panning? So that's one thing, another question I want to ask myself. Can I use my makeup collection to inspire myself to use what I already own? So I realized that as I project panned more, I lost more of my creativity. I lost more of my thinking outside of the box when it came to videos on my channel. And that reflected on my views, that reflected on my subscriber count. You guys, for the last 2 years, I have been stale. I have not gained anyone, and I think I've lost subscribers, to be honest with you, from the beginning of this year. And my views have not gotten any higher. And not that I'm here for that, but every time I get to this point in my channel, I know I need to do a change. I know that people are getting bored with the same thing that I'm doing. People are getting bored with the same over and over and overness. So I need to make a change. And one of the things I realized is I don't get as creative as I used to with my own collection and doing videos with my own collection. Not necessarily buying the latest and greatest, but to use what I already have and create new content that way. So I want to get back to that. Something I'm trying to get more involved in, seeing new trends, styles, new makeup releases, but not necessarily purchasing the products for them, but more so seeing if I can do it with what I have. I have so much that I don't need to buy anything. Am I going to get PR? Most likely I will get PR, and I'm so forever grateful, and you guys know that I will share it with you guys. I've shared it with you guys in this year, because we're still in this year. I shared it with you guys this year. I got the giveaway winner. I sent her stuff. So a lot of the things that she also got in there were things that I purchased, but as well as PR. So I like to share it with you guys as well. So hand in hand, PR, you will also get some stuff, and I get to try new stuff. And that way you guys get to see new things that maybe we can figure out ways to incorporate. You guys gave me so many ideas when it came to my giveaway question that I left, if you filled that up. So then I know what you guys want to see. I overwhelmingly was shocked to see almost everyone write down. I mean, it was a ton. Over 50% of you guys wrote down that you love my Chit Chat Get Ready With Me's. And I have so many topics to tell you guys. I got to update you guys on McMansion. I got to update you guys on new family members. I got to update you guys on quite a bit of stuff, you guys. So there's going to be quite a bit of Get Ready With Me's showing makeup that I already own, and you guys can just see how I do my makeup and just tell you guys about stuff, enjoy things with you guys, come along with me with certain things. I'm trying to still keep my core like my core thoughts and what my core values are of my channel. I don't know how to describe it, like what I genuinely, the bottom line of what I want to do on my channel, but still reinvent the wheel in a way where I'm using what I have, but making it more fun and creative for you guys. I'm trying to do this because I'm bored with myself, you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm bored with myself and I need to do something. I need to change, I need to do something. So the last question I also have, it goes with this. Can I get back to being more creative in makeup? That's my thing. I am not somebody that follows trends, but maybe I can use a trend to twist it to make it my own, to try to use it for myself, to try to see how it looks on me so you guys may or may not want to try it for yourselves. I don't know, do different things. You guys always gear me towards what you want to see. So that's what I'm going to gravitate towards. With this will be growing pains. I've gone through this now. This will be my like 4th time changing and evolving on my channel. And it's only right. Next year I'm turning 12 years, I believe. 12 years on this platform. So it's bound to happen that my process, my creativeness, what I'm interested in, how I want to use my makeup will change. And my audience is going to do the same. So I've noticed that all the people that keep unsubscribing are probably bored. And I get it. I get it because I'm bored just editing myself, you guys. So I'm trying to still keep my core audience, but make it more fun for you guys. Enjoy, you guys. With that said, I also am wanting to change my setup in my room. I've actually really debated on standing up and filming because, as you guys know, I'm very animated, physically animated. I use my hands a lot, and I feel like if I stand up, you will really see my personality come out. So this is something that I've been throwing back and forth. Do I lift my whole camera setup up higher so I can stand up and film for you guys standing up? Is that something that I can do? How will it work when I do get ready with me? Like, these are all the things that keep floating in my head. So I'm just trying to throw ideas out there. I'm trying to make it more engaging for you guys. I'm hearing what you guys want to see and what you guys want me to do, and I'm doing my best to try to incorporate that in 2025. 2025 will be my year of growing pains. I am pretty sure after this video I'm going to lose a ton of subscribers because some of you guys are only here for Project Panning. I am making it very clear that I am not going back to my old ways of only buying new makeup and reviewing new stuff. That is not my intentions. I have not done that when I did Project Panning, and I do not intend to do that. But does that mean that you won't see a new makeup here and there? Yes, you're going to, because my birthday is going to come, or PR is going to show up, or I got gift cards for Christmas that I want to use. So you may see new stuff here and there, but it's not going to be every single video testing new makeup. Look what the new makeup I got. New makeup released I bought. Like, new haul. I can't remember the last time I did a haul for you guys. I am not going back to that. So if you think that I'm going to go back to a review channel or you're going to see only new makeup, that is not my intentions. My intentions are to use what I already have, but in a creative way, but not being used in a project pan. So I'm doing it all over again, you guys. I'm excited for it. I don't know what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, with my son getting sick, and I have a feeling everyone else is going to get sick in this house, my thought process and my sitting down to brainstorm has halted. So I haven't really sat down to look at January to see exactly how I want to do this. I know in January I have to do my empties for 2024. I did get the Beautylish bag for Christmas as one of my gifts, so that's coming up in January. So I'm trying to figure out what it is that I should start out with a bang, figure this out. And I need your help to let me know. One, is this something you guys are interested in? I get it if you're not. I get it if you want to leave it on a subscribe. Maybe come back 6 months later to see how I'm doing. I don't know. I just can't continue to do what I've been doing because I myself am so bored with myself. I can't do it anymore. I just can't do it. I know you guys are going to be disappointed, some of you guys, because you love my Pan That Face palette. You love me watching randomization, deca panning, all that stuff is fun. But for me, I've gotten to a point where I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. I am tired, and I need a change. I need to do this. And after my 2025 panning experiment that I'm doing, asking myself these questions. I'm going to keep these questions because I'm going to answer them for you guys either mid-year, every quarter, however you guys want me to do. You let me know down in the comment section. And then maybe I'll reevaluate. Do I need to go back to at least 1 or 2 project pans? Do I need to go back to a yearly project pan, seasonal project pan? I don't know. I don't know. I've done everything at this point as far as project panning. So I don't know. I don't know what else is left. There has to be something that I need to do. And this is the only way that I felt that I could do it. I'm sad because I know that some of you guys are going to be heartbroken, but I can't do it anymore. I will still continue to watch Project Pan videos. I still do watch them, even though I've been burnt out. But there's a lot that even in the month of December, did I have to reteach myself certain things. And that's another video that I want to do for you guys because I've learned that I had to reteach myself things. The good and the bad of project panning. So that's another video that that's coming up for you guys. But I want to talk to you guys about that because that's another thing. I had to learn new things. Learn new ways because project panning does put you in a specific way, and I had to kind of unlearn that, unforce myself to do certain things. So that's another video coming up, but I have a lot to talk to you guys about. I want it to be fun still. I want it to be lighthearted. Will I come on here and maybe I do want to show you some pans. I'm still going to continue my Instagram, my panning Instagram. So if you want to follow me on there, so you guys, things that I'm hitting pan, finishing up, not that I'm not going to show you guys here. Yes, I still will show you guys when I hit a bunch of pans or when I finish products, things that I know that you'll enjoy watching. I'm going to do it. I have no problem doing that, but I don't want to have my channel be solely project panning because I don't feel like that anymore. I'm just not happy with it anymore. I'm burnt out. Legit 10 years, guys. We're going on 10 years. I think I've earned myself a break. I've earned it. All right, you guys, that's all that I have. I thank you guys so much. I am very happy that you guys stuck up with me this year. It was really tough watching my subscriber count just go down and down, even up until this point. Like, I have lost so many people already, but those that have stayed, I appreciate you guys. I want to do better for you guys. I want you guys to want to come back and click on my videos. I do appreciate you guys. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd continue to do the same old boring stuff and not care. But I do. I really do enjoy this, and I'm trying to think of different ways to make it fun for not just you, but for me as well, because if this starts to become boring and annoying and more of a chore, then I'm going to end up quitting, and I don't want to do that. So I have to make changes in order for this to happen. So that's all that I have, you guys. Have a wonderful New Year's. I will be home watching the ball drop, enjoying family time, just sitting around and just being, maybe I'll brainstorm then, think of ideas, you guys. Leave me any comments of any ideas you guys want me to see, any series, anything. I will also be taking into account all the comments that were left on that giveaway form, because that's going to help guide me in what I know you guys want to see. At least a few that did enter, at least I know. But if you didn't enter and you want to leave what you want to see next year, let me know. I'd really appreciate it. And don't be discouraged. I'm not stopping project panning as far as viewership. I'm still going to be somebody who's going to watch them. I'm still going to be somebody who's going to be cheering you on. I still enjoy it. It's just not something I want to do. I want to be there for you, but I'm done for now. I'm done for now. We're going to do an experiment. We're going to see how it goes, you guys. We're going to see how it goes post panning journey. All right, guys, that's all that I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next year with a whole new fresh face. All right, guys, thank you guys. I'll catch you in a video on the screen. Until then, Happy New Year.